Hey, Dad, do you know what's happening on Tuesday?
Well, so I've heard there's some kind of election on Tuesday the 2nd. And I heard the polls are open from 8 to 8. I assume that's 8 in the morning until 8 at night.
Yes, that's right. There's a special election on Tuesday for state representative for the city of Bath. Do you know who you're voting for?
Yes, absolutely. I've made my decision already based upon information that I've been able to dig out from under the big pile of stuff here they give you. And I found out who I'm voting for. And I can tell you exactly why, too.
You can.
Yes, if you want to hear for here, I'll give it to you.
Now let me put my glasses on so I can see what's going on.
First, I read the so-called palm card that looks like a little sheet of information to me on Sean Paulus. And it says that he starts off with, our community has given me so much commitment will always be to ensure everyone has the opportunity to learn. I will always do that, he says. Right. I'm glad he's going to show us that we have the opportunity to learn. I've been learning for 84 years. No one gave me any opportunity to learn at all. Mostly they just stayed away from me and wouldn't tell me nothing. But if he's going to give me the opportunity to learn, that's a plus on his side, all right. I'm sure he's got it totally under control with the whole learning process. That's wonderful.
Well,
Yes.
well, I printed off some information here to compare Mr. Paulus with Mr. Sener. So Sean Paulus is running as a Democrat and Kenneth Sener is running as a Republican. Do they both live in Bath?
Yes, it says right here that Sean Paulus lives at 677 Middle Street in Bath, Maine.
And Kenneth Sener lives at 699 High Street in Bath. Okay. What does your candidate, Sean Paulus, have for education?
Oh, down here under education and his sheet, he's got he's got a lot of room under the education spot here, but there's nothing in there. It's a blank. I assume there must have been some kind of high school education there in the past, but it doesn't indicate a thing on his information chart.
So his biography does not indicate any education.
No, it doesn't, but I'm sure he's a fine person.
Well, Mr. Sener has some education listed here, a master's in business administration from the University of Texas and a bachelor's degree in environmental science and aquaculture. Aquaculture? We have aquaculture in Maine.
Oh yes, yeah, it has to do with things like lobsters and them things that you eat to make you horny. Oysters.
Oysters. Can't have too many oysters.
No, sir.
Especially with our low birth rate.
I don't know what you're laughing at here. This is serious business.
Well,
I'm sorry that I apparently said the wrong thing.
that's okay. Let's move along to the next category.
All right.
What does your candidate, Sean Paulus, have for work experience?
Sean Paulus for work experience. He's got a whole list of things down here. It says no professional experience on file. So I guess he's never worked. I know that he was for a while. He worked somewhere in the
In government.
state of Maine in government. Yeah, he was a what do they call?
Oh, he worked in the Maine Senate opening the door.
Yeah, he was a door opener. Right.
Exactly.
Yes, that's a powerful, important thing to do. Otherwise, nobody can get in there
The senators don't know how to open doors.
or get out either.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, Ken Sener has work experience. It says here he's worked at Bath Iron Works. He's worked at International Paper. He's worked in the Surface Ship Support Center. He's a former naval aviation captain in the United States Navy, and he was a managing consultant for IBM Global Business Services. That means he's got experience at Bath Iron Works right here in Bath. He has forestry experience in international paper. He has been a good public servant working in the Navy. And he's got a global business experience. Those are all things we need in Augusta.
Yes, we do. And his military experience is good because I was in the military too. And I know there's some things in the military they make you do. Like you had to get up in the morning and make your own bed. And that was the number one thing you did in the first thing in the morning. And how many people don't make their own bed? Just think of that now. That should disqualify you immediately if you never had to do that. But seriously, he's had military experience as a leader also. He's led people. He was, I believe, wasn't he a captain? Was that his rank?
He's a captain.
Yes, okay. So I have respect for that. Somebody who served the country and actually led men in military service as a captain, I'd say that's a big plus.
So I think after looking over these two biographies that your candidate, Sean Paulus, falls a little bit short. Ken Sener has a work experience. He's got aquaculture experience. That's very important. And we should vote for Ken Sener Tuesday, April 2nd. Are you getting there at 8 o'clock in the morning?
I'll be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I could even be there early.
I'll probably be there around 8 o'clock at night, right before the polls close.
You will? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, then I'll be there wherever where are the polls?
Bath Middle School.
Bath Middle School. The middle school, is that, when they say it's the middle school, does that mean it's grades 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. When I was there was 2 schools. One was in the middle of the other one almost. But you need 3 to have that. I get confused about middle school. Where's the middle school?
Middle school is not high school and not intermediate school. So middle school, I believe, grades 6, 7, 8.
Grade 6, 7, 8, we think. All right, well, don't write that down, and we're not absolutely positive of that, but it is the middle school. And if you live in Bath, you certainly know where the middle school is. That's where you ought to be, between 8 and 8. Now, when it says between 8 and 8, you don't have to stay there the whole time. You can go in and vote, and then you can go leave and do something else, like search around for oysters.